So the first thing we want to do is we want to extend the arpeggio. Remember that a scale has 7 notes. There's 7 notes in any mode or scale other than the diminished. So what we're going to do is the arpeggio has got 4. So we've got the 4 key notes in place, and we're going to gradually add on the other 3. So if the numbers we have in place at the moment are the 1, 3, 5 and 7 of the chord, we're going to add in the 2 or 9, same note, 7 and, the 4 or the 11, 7 and 4, 11, and the 6, 7 and 6, the 13. So we're going to add the 3 colours of the 9, the 11 and the 13th to our arpeggio. So the first note we're going to add, 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7th, 9th. Now, notice I added it on the low end too, our B note. Now we can use our own words to describe these colours, as I would call them. I think that the 9th sounds a very sweet note. You can use your own word to describe it. Very sweet sound adding the 9th. And you can see it doesn't sound like a scale as if we're running a scale. The arpeggio and the colour. Okay, let's add the next colour, which would be the 4th or the 11th. Let's find out what the 4th would be. 1, 3. And we can make visual awareness now that the 4th will always be directly behind the root note. Okay, so we have our 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7. Get used to the sound of the 4th or the 11th. And listen to the quality of the note against the chord. I always think of that one as sounding bluesy. Again, you can use your own word to describe it. So you can see how gradually we're building up the picture. The arpeggio, we've added the 9th, now we've added the 11th, and let's listen to the 13th or the 6th. 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7th, the 6th or 13th. Now that 6th or 13th, and remember, on both octaves. To me gives a sound of tension. It sounds creepy or tense. So we've got the arpeggio, which sounds fairly plain against the chord, and then we've got these 3 colours. The sweet note of the 9th, which will always sound sweet. The 4th will give us that bluesy type sound to the arpeggio, and the tense or sinister or whatever word you describe, the 6th interval. So what we're doing is we're building up a picture of sounds rather than just playing just our mode. Let me play the full mode for you in a scale fashion like that, just slowly to. That scale would be referred to as A Dorian mode, and it's simply our G major scale that we've already learned, but starting on the 2nd note. And the backdrop is our A minor chord. So let's take stock for a moment. On that scale, we've already in previous lessons learned how to play it in 3rd intervals, in 6th intervals, 3-note arpeggios, 4-note arpeggios, and we did a couple of sequences also, and we also harmonized it. So there's quite a lot of information that we've already achieved through our G major scale. Let me run through just quickly a few of the options, and we'll put these to use with our arpeggio. We could play the scale in 6th intervals. I'm going to start on the A note. We've played the scale in thirds. Arpeggios, 3-note arpeggios. Four-note arpeggios. You get the picture. For any reference for slowing those down, we can refer back to previous lessons on the G major scale workout. So there we have a lot of options. We have the arpeggio, we have our colours,